This is a shocking video which has come from Kalina in Mumbai, Maharashtra, where almost 25,000 people had showed up for a walk-in interview at Air India Airport Services Limited. And it just shows that how the situation went out of control because of this huge number of applicants who had come there. And the applicants were then asked to deposit their resumes and leave the spot because there was total chaos and confusion happening. And this is because the Prime Minister had said that he would be giving 2 crore jobs to people. But when and why I'm talking about this is very important, because you have reservation in admissions or you have reservations for jobs. If there are vacancies in the government sector, government jobs, and they are not being filled, that means reservation is not being implemented. Secondly, when in paper leak cases, you find that there are certain number of people who are trying to get into colleges by using underhand means. It means that reservation is not being used the way it should be. So implementation of laws are supposed to be done so that whatever is there in our constitution, that is practiced. Now when you see the kind of numbers of young people who come out applying for jobs, not getting jobs, there aren't enough jobs, it also raises various questions about what the government had promised and what it has delivered. The Modi government had promised to give 2 crore jobs per year to our youth. Today, we would have had 20 lakh jobs created by the government. But if there are no jobs being created in the government sector, and you can't have 20 crore jobs in the government sector, but then they say that, well, jobs or employment doesn't merely mean government jobs. Well, reservation applies only to government jobs. Second, when you are talking about providing jobs, then how is it that there are so many young people out there walking on the streets looking for jobs and applying for these jobs, these small number of vacancies, small number of posts, and then you see these hordes of people? What does this prove? It proves that something is not right. And if the government thinks that with 5 kg of ration being distributed and calling it free, it's not free. The Congress government had made it a right, and the Food Security Act has made the right of every citizen to have rations. So nobody is giving it free. Let's be very clear about it. It is the people who are the owners of this democratic country, and it is their right to get that food. But in addition to that, when the government thinks that, oh, they're providing them with free food, so you don't need jobs, that is the problem. And the government refuses to address it, probably because it is unable to give jobs to people. And when you're spending a lot of money on infrastructure development and the infrastructure development comes down, it also proves that your money, the taxpayers' money, is going to waste. With all these landslides happening and infrastructure coming down like a pack of cards, whose responsibility is to answer about it? If you remember Silkyara tunnel, it came down, no action was taken on the company which was involved in the making of the tunnel. They will only answer when you start asking questions. When you see these videos, I think it becomes pertinent to ask you, are you going to ask questions of your government? It is your country, your government. And to make things better, it is your responsibility to ask the government questions and why they're not able to fulfill the promises that they made 10 years later. Do share this video if you like it. I'll also request you to subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on it. If you don't like it, comment at least. Subscribe to the channel definitely, and also join me on Instagram. This is my Instagram handle. Join me on Twitter. Something's wrong with Twitter because the numbers keep falling and they don't move beyond that 16.67. And even on Instagram, it's the same thing that's happening. It was rising and suddenly after elections, it started to come down. My Facebook pages are here. You can see this. Do like and follow this page as well as this one. Follow me on my ID as well. I'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.